All right. Every time. Oh, there we go. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Doing a surprise stream? I don't know. But doing a stream that's going to be fairly low key today. But yeah, how's it going? Oh, jeez. I'm totally prepared. As you can tell, I am not really prepared. But yeah, today I am planning on doing some work, and I figured, well, why not stream it? I'm going to be working on some modal menus, which is, you know, those like pop-ups that say, "Are you sure you want to do this?" in games and stuff. Actually, I have Omnigear up right now. I'll just show you real quick. So like when you go in here, oh, there we go. When you go in here and say, "Quit," this menu that pops up that says quit to desktop. I'm gonna work on this because I actually have a system now to make these really easily and like programmatically. So I'm planning on updating that and stuff. But yeah, that's largely what I am planning on doing today. I think, let me again, as you can tell, I was totally ready with all of my stuff. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and make it like, again, with all of my tools that I'm working on, I'm trying to make it so that I can just drop it into a project. And recently I was working on a new project where I needed to drop it in, and I couldn't really do it. It was like, I could do it, but like it was really cumbersome. So these are part of the motivations of me being like, yeah, I want to try and get this to work and whatnot. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and do that. Let me actually quit Omnigear, and we'll switch over to this. So yeah, I'm basically what I am planning on doing is not actually this. This is the project where I put all of my tools and stuff. You probably saw it in some of the other tools streams that I've done. I don't know if I actually have a good spot to just work on this. I don't think I do. So what I'm gonna do is just make a brand new scene. We'll do an empty one. Actually, we'll do a 2D one there. Save me the time for setting up all the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go in here, make a canvas. That's, yeah, screen overlay, and have this. So what I normally do, like almost by default at this point, is scale with screen size, and then choose the screen size. For this, I'm gonna do 1080 by 1920, and then move this all the way over to height. I actually made a short of this, of where like this just like makes it so that it works in various different screen resolutions really easily and quickly. It's not like the end all be all, but like probably 85 to 90% of screen resolutions that you might come across would like benefit from doing this. So yeah, so I did that, and then I'm gonna go in and so this is part of the problem that I have with my new menu system, is that I haven't made it really easy to just drop in to a new thing yet, because I haven't made the editor tools for that. But that's okay. So what I'm gonna do here is instead I'm gonna just drop in a menu manager. So yeah, we have this menu manager. And then one of the cool things is that I've also made a new menu option where you can make menus and modal menu. So if I make a new menu, I go in here, I say, this is the main menu. So then on the main menu object that is newly created, well, one, it makes it so that it fills the entire screen. But two, is that it has default transitions. So I can change it from, well, let's put something on there. Here's a button. Yeah, why not? And make it big. Sure, why not? Okay, so yeah, so now I have this button on here. But I can have like default transitions for this menu. So I can be like, oh, I'll have it fade in or zoom in or slide in and stuff like that. So like I'll have it slide in, and then when you switch to another menu, like if I go in and say, let's make another menu and call it the settings. And now in here, I'll have settings like descend both times. Let's go put in have a menu button. Cool. And when I put a menu button on here, I can just say switch to settings. And then I'm gonna copy this over and then say switch to main menu. Click play. And it'll automatically turn off, or like it'll automatically detect that there are menus and like put them and like organize them and whatnot, and then it'll select the first menu that is in the hierarchy if you don't have a starting menu. So then oh, I guess this is gonna be a little hard, but yeah, like I can click this, and if you see up here right now I'm in the main menu, I click it, I'm in the settings menu, I click this and I'm in main. And you can see like it has different animations for the menu, the entire menu. So I guess if I was smart, I would actually do something like this. Let's say main menu. And then, yeah, why not make this larger? Oh wait, that's why I was like, huh, this seems relatively small for the, I did the opposite of what you're supposed to do. I'm glad that I'm able to do that. Well, okay, so bring this here. Oh, weird, there we go. My gizmos were turned off. And put this to 60. Sure, main menu. And then if I go here and then I can say settings, it's to make it a little more obvious. Settings. Because it definitely was not super obvious. So I do this, now you can see it moves and does the things all smooth like. So, but yeah, it's like really easy to put in a new menu. I still want to like streamline it and make it really, really easy because I just know the flow and how this works. But like I want to have it so that if you didn't know the flow of how this works, there's like basically there would be like a wizard or something like that you can just say, oh, I want to make a main menu, and then it'll just like populate a default menu and stuff like that, which would be kind of nice. But this is beside the point. So you saw there that I was able to put in a menu button that just had that like links off to say, hey, go to settings. I want to do the equivalent for the modal menu. But right now the modal menu doesn't actually look all that good when you first make it. So here's what the modal menu looks like. And it looks like a box and some, well, there's supposed to be an area where the buttons are, but yeah, this is the modal menu. I'll call it info. And really the entire setup for the modal stuff is a little bit cumbersome by design, sort of, because it gives you way more flexibility, but it's just like way harder to make things than I really want to. So the first thing, actually the first thing I'm gonna do is make this a prefab. I'll just make another examples thing. Call this modal menu. I'll probably put it inside a menu system later. Okay, so yeah, so now this is a prefab. So I'm gonna get rid of this. And what you're supposed to do is put this prefab inside of the modal templates. So then this way, when you call for a new modal that, you know, is like, are you sure or whatever, you can specify, oh, I want this to be an info version of the thing. So it would look like that square box. Or you can be like, I want this to look like a error sort of thing. And this is similar to what you call the notification system stuff that I was doing, where you were able to like call for some basic, well, not even basic, call for some versions of the notification system, or like the styles of the notification. And that is sort of what's going on here. It's basically a very similar system, but it's a lot more flexible, because who knows what what style of modal pop-up you might want. So I am gonna be working on trying to get that to work. So like, yeah. And then yeah, the other thing is that right now there's not an easy way to just list, like, say, call a modal up. I don't have that drag and drop script versus like the this menu button thing here that I could just drag and drop and then just say go to settings, and then it just works. Versus like I want to be able to do basically the exact same thing. So well, we should probably make this a little bit more obvious. This is settings. Yeah. Oh, and I'll switch this back to main menu, and then I'll get rid of that. And then here, I'll just say quit. Yeah. So like what I would want to be able to do right now is that just drag a button on here, or a script on here, and then just say like, I want it to say, are you sure? And then do yes or no. Oh, hey bro, how's it going? But yeah, I wanted to say yes or no and stuff. And that is just something that currently doesn't exist. You can time people out for 20 seconds to 24. So, oh, yeah. Well, I guess you can time people out. Use that responsibly, please. I'm pretty sure you can't time me out because, you know, I'm the channel owner. But yeah. Okay. Also, don't, you know. No, you wouldn't. Anyway, so I am going to plan on doing the, well, first I'm planning on updating what the default modal looks like. So what I'm going to do for that is I need to remember how to update that, but I'm actually going to do the look of it first. So I'm going to try and make it look a little bit more generic, or at least something that can fit in a lot of styles. So similar to how the notification thing looks. Let's see. I don't know if yeah, okay. Let me open the prefab. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I think y'all might remember this. Sweet, yes. Okay, good. I'm going to grab this. That was the thing I wanted to remember, is where exactly all that stuff is. But I'm going to grab this, then I'm going to grab, and then I'm going to update this panel. Do this. Change it to be white. Oh, buddy. I have not told the others in Discord. This was a little bit more impromptu than originally I originally thought, but you know, I guess feel free if you want to. no pressure. But yeah, so now we got this here, and I'm gonna go in and make a header. There we go. And then just gonna make those visible because, you know, that would be, how are they? Well, hopefully partially you're subscribed to things, but also, yeah, that I haven't really announced these streams, not even on like various social media platforms. Okay, so we got this all set up. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually go grab notification info. I just grab one of these so that I can reference it. Because I kind of want to have it so that these look fairly similar, at least within the same style, so that if I just dropped all of this stuff on here, it'd be like, okay, this matches. So let me see, what was there, that was Tommy. There we go. Okay, sweet. Okay. All right, there we go. We're gonna go here. There we go. Cool. So this is good. I actually want to have this header be a different color. Like there's like a shade. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so what I'm gonna actually do is go like here. I've also noticed that, one sec. Header back. I guess actually I should just call this header and then header background there. Yeah. I've also noticed that like I can. Oh no, never mind. I was incorrect. I was just noticing that like sometimes the prefab would allow me to delete things and whatnot, which is kind of nice. This would be more useful if it wasn't actually a prefab, because of the way that I'm working. I'll just unpack it. That's fine. I will do this. Also, as I say, almost every stream now. Shout outs to Ben Burns for the music. And once again, congrats on doing all of or completing up to season 25 of 2 Hour Track Challenge. And also getting, like producing and releasing 1,000 songs. That's a lot of songs. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is grab one of these. Jeez, yeah, 25 seasons. I think that's 7 years, 8 years. Yeah, it's it's pretty insane. But hey, we made some really good music, seeing as though I'm playing it right now. Okay, so why am I? Oh, that's what I'm like. Why can I not think of what I need to do right now? Because I need to do this. I'm gonna do this. This looks bad, but it will look decent in a second. Yes. Okay. And then what I'm actually gonna do is make an empty game object. We'll just do an empty game object for right now. Go up, because I don't want to go into Photoshop, because I'm lazy. What's everybody up to right now? I also curious this because you know it's midday on Saturday. All right, and then I'm gonna go in here. UI homework. What class? Mask it. Boom. Look at that. Laziness for the win. Gotta just do this, and then now every time that I adjust this, it's just the top part. Cool. All right, so we got this in here. That's a problem. Project management. In practice. Okay. Are you gonna use all of your years of experience doing project management for like basically everything, like Fingens and whatnot? All right. I don't know why these were not just on there. It's still doing that background there. Okay, I have a slightly dumb idea. There. Nope, that's still doing it. Weird. It's like I'm going to school for programming and I know a lot of it, but it's formalizing. Ah, okay. Yes. So this would be similar to how I was at school, where I did a whole bunch of programming beforehand. But then now, yeah, it's formalizing it. It's like you're getting things that you normally, or you might not have thought of from before. Why is this still? Okay, you know what? Maybe my laziness is not the best play here. Oh, that's why. Oh wait, no, that's not why. Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll be even lazier. Do that. This panel. Instead, I'll do this. I also I want to make it so that the panel itself reacts to the size of the description and stuff. Also, another short that I've made recently. Anyway, so we're gonna just do this and then fit this in there. Okay, where's the panel? Yeah, do that. So this, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Flip this here, and then we're just gonna make the background a thing. Yo, what's up, Reese? We're gonna grab this. There we go. And maybe I should maybe I should just make an image. Fine, I'll just make an image. All right. Yes, we'll go. I like using Illustrator. Well, like using Illustrator. I like using a vector vector software. No. We'll do a new file. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if my brother, though. That's a good question. Ugh, AI, okay. All right. So I'm gonna just make a rounded square. Whoop. And a target. Wow. Okay. I am gonna actually no. The easier way of doing this is just to make a square and then round the edges. Make a square. Oh, not. And then select the things and then round these edges. And that is your square. Oh, that is your square. Cool. Export. I guess I should have, whatever. Anyway, rounded tab. That's what I guess it is. I'll put it on my desktop and export. Oh yeah. Rounded squares are actually pretty great. Okay. I've done that. Dragging that into here. Okay, so now I can stop being lazy. Still gonna make this as a empty game object rather than the actual panel. So I'll make this the background. Make this a rounded tab. Oh, need to edit this so that I 9 slice it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I forgot. Export, select. Yep, replace it. Go Explorer. Run this real quick. Place. There we go. And yes, there you go. Where? Oh, this is really large. I realize because I made this in 300 DPI. Well. Slice it. Word it. Round it. Or not. What? The image does have a border. Oh, is it because I didn't do? Oh, I didn't apply it. That's probably the reason why. There we go. Just saying 10. Cool. I'm so glad that they have that. And now it's so much nicer than making multiple assets of the same thing. There we go. Okay, and then I'll go in here and change this. There it is. There we go. Okay. Well, no more of a reason to do that. Header, game object, get rid of. Okay. Header still attached here. I'll make this header bold. Oh, wrong one. The header bold. There we go. And wait. I'll make this. Yeah, like that. All right, put that there. And it's looking better. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do is make it adapt to the size. And like I said, I actually made a, recently made a short on this because it's so, like, I do it all the time. Which is I want to make it so that this entire thing adjusts to the size of the, to the description all the time. So I will, let's make the header, let's make this not affected by a layout. Whoops, not mesh. Node object. What you up to, Reese? Element. Ignore layout. There we go. Background. Also ignore the layout. Okay. Cool. And then I think that oh no, I don't want this part to. That's a good question. What do the buttons actually look like? So I have my default modal buttons. So if I just drag it here, it's just the default button. So I'm going to change that so that the button actually matches with this. So let's say that the default button, I'm gonna again unpack it just so that it's easier for me to work with right now. But I want to have this in here first before I do the adjustment stuff, because then I can like make this adjust and look correct. Otherwise, okay, so I'm gonna go in here, grab this regular, oh, not regular, regular, there we go. Cool. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so we got this. Then I want to have this be different. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'll just do my usual, have this be a background as a separate object and not be attached to the button itself. Yeah, I'll do this one, change this to rounded square, because we, as we said, we stand rounded edges, and then bam. not gonna be red, but I just need it to be an obnoxious color so I can see what it actually looks like. Okay, so we got this stuff. Purple. Oh, okay. Oh, do you want error pink? Okay, purple. There. Error magenta, that's what it is. Anyway, so we'll put this on here. Call this background. And then call this, yeah, text. Error pink. Yeah, you know, probably like vaporwave. That's probably the genre of that band. Error pink. All right. So we got this in here. The button's looking decent. I'm wondering if I should round it up a little bit more or not. Yeah. So now, if I get rid of this, it's a little too round. Maybe everything's a little too round. Let's do this. And then we'll go to, say, that. There you go. Okay. Okay, well, unfortunately, I now have to change the error pink to be something else. We'll still continue using the default color tint that Unity comes with for this stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's say yeah, let's say that. I'll drop that in there. So yeah, you can theoretically have a bunch of buttons here, but it's probably gonna be two for a lot of instances of this. And then let's go in here and change these colors. So we'll make it so that, oh yeah, the normal color slightly darker. I really do oh, there we go. I really do wish that, hey, what's up? Wish that like the default Unity the default Unity button has like a higher contrast between the normal color and the highlighted color, because it is very hard to tell what is actually selected just using the default stuff. So yeah, that would be really nice if that was the case, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got that. We got all that stuff in here. I want to, do I want to? Good question. Do I want to? I don't think I do. Ooh, do I? I love how I have not completed any of these sentences. Do I want to have it so that there's like some shading down here? I don't think I do. Similar to like the header, so it's just the reverse on the bottom. And I don't think I would want that. So I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna oh, for the, so like if I were to grab, like basically flip the header, well, minus the whole header part, just like flip this like that and then put it behind the buttons and be like, yeah, let's make it like this or something. I would rather, I don't think that I actually want to do something like that. I think it's a little bit too much. I think this is a better, a cleaner look than doing that. Okay. But anyway, so we got this going, and we have the difference. Yeah, the difference there. And then I'll just make this. I'll make this the actual default modal. So right. Ding. I'll just say default role of 1 for now. And then use button list. There we go. Cool. Get rid of this. Actually, yeah, we'll just do these for now. I'll just do 2. Again, it should just be the 2. Whoop. Okay, now I'm gonna do let's make this thing react to the size of this description. So how am I gonna do that? Let's go in here. All this panel. Let's go in here and layout vertical. Laura, but that is also that would actually be pretty useful instead of description. Okay, so we got that in there. And now description is there. Oh wait, no, maybe I want this to be affected by the layout. Let's try that. Ooh, what's that link, bro? Well, just, yeah, I'll get rid of it and have it be affected by that. Whoa. Jeez. Have what's DC? So this just broke everything. I'll force the width. Cool. Don't force expand the height. I'll have that control the height. There we go. Okay. That's slightly better. I do actually then need, of course, then need this. Change the height so that it's not gigantic. Oh, Discord. There's not a Discord for this community, unfortunately. So 70. Then we'll go. So wait, why is this background not adjusting? Also, these buttons also are freaking out. Maybe it would be an additional thing that I'd have to run and make sure, you know, everything is in the correct order. Where is layout? There we go. Preferred height. Lower that. That's not being lowered. $50. Oh, is it because of this here? Yeah, it is. All right, I have an idea. Or I guess I should probably make it so that the layout container, I think content figure would be. Preferred size. Oh, there we go. Ooh, wait, hold on. Before I do that. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's not actually allowing the scale of the height. Yeah, that's fine. But like, yeah, it's just graying that out. Which is weird. It should use the scale. Every single time. It's always something. Hey, Daniel. Of course, you jump on when I am struggling to do a thing that I made a short on. I guess this isn't exactly what I made the short on. But yeah, for some reason, yeah, it's not allowing me to change the size, even though I changed the size, or it's not allowing me to change the size to its preferred height. Yeah, that's working, but that isn't. Yeah. Well, hopefully this will also be a decent what you call. Oh, that's what I need to do, as I need to actually do the content fitter part of this. But yeah, hopefully this will be a decent co-working stream. There we go. Man, this is this is really going well. This should be that. There's the buttons behind the thing. I want to have this be there. Cool. We're getting there. Pad the top. Oh no, not the top. The bottom. The buttons are not. All right, there we go. That's what it was. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, co-working. Yeah, we're all getting work done. No, you don't have to get work done. It's totally fine. Okay, so that's now working. Why is... Yeah, get rid of the bottom part. Co-working. Okay, then what I would want is space between this one. Oh my goodness, y'all are getting going insane. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now if I go here, if I was like, this is a test, look at this test, it seems to work. Woo. Okay. There you go. So now we have a modal that actually responds to the size of things. So that is really useful. I wonder if I actually should do, oh, that's a good point. So if I get rid of the spacing and I did this, and then I said description, sure, but I made the margins inside of oh my goodness, y'all clearly drunk with power, my brother is. And make the margins in this actually the thing. There we go. For the day co-working. I mean, yeah. Okay, there it is. Now I have all this in there. I'm wondering whether or not. No, I don't think that that's super necessary for it to have like an icon similar to like info and warning and stuff like that. But that could be like completely separate. It doesn't even need to be a what you call it? Ban avoided. That is a good question. I am not 100% sure. Here, let me check. I mean, they should just work like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, they should just work like regular emojis. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to make the header bigger. gonna make it larger and then make this take up more space. There we go. It's a little bigger. Then I'll make the buttons text bigger. Yeah, they're more like reacts. Or at least the thing that you're interacting with is more like a react. Do this. Cool. And then I'll say oh my goodness. And then I'll say apply. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we have now applied this. I am now going to try and actually make this a thing. So let me get rid of this old info and make this new one. Oh, wait, before I do that, get rid of the, oh, get rid of these. And change this so that it says, oh, that's actually a good point. What if I don't have buttons? I'll put buttons on. So here, yeah, I'll do this. Grab. Actually, I don't have to grab that. I can just go and. Oh no, I do have to grab this. I don't have that on there. That'd be cool. So if I did, okay, yeah, it does do that. Cool. So now if I get rid of this, then it gets rid of, okay, there it is. Oh my goodness. You don't have to, it's fine if you're a distraction. That's kind of, well, it's not the point, but it's part of the whole thing. But yeah, okay. So now, yeah, if I don't have buttons there, then it shows up, what you call it shows up on the description. It's just the description and stuff, which is nice. It would then make it, or then I would want to have it so that like the spacing is a little better. As like this is a test, testing, or tests. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Which is something that I think is a little better there. Okay. That's nice to be able to have that. And then I put that in there. And then more of that stuff shows up. Cool. Okay, maybe not I can't have that many, but you know. Is what it is. Alright, we're gonna apply this there. We're gonna get rid of these. We're gonna change testing to description. And then we're going to go drag this info into Modal menu. Boom, info. Go up here and drag that there. Cool. So now if I want to call this menu, well, let's get rid of the menu and this. If I want to call this menu, I'll have this quit button call that menu. I think I might have an example of that in the menu system for now. Yeah, test menu call. Sweet. Okay, so I'll say quit. Oh, are you sure? No, actually, okay. Quit to desktop. Quit to desktop. Are you sure? Whoa. Sure you want to quit? Boom. Buttons. I'll just say yes. No. Then we'll type info. Okay. So now if I click play. There we go. And oh yeah, here's the default. This is what I'm talking about. Like I'm currently highlighting one of these and it's so hard to tell. It's so hard. Anyway, quit. Boom. That didn't work. Oh, because I have the wrong modal in there. That is my bad. All right, we go to quit. There it is. Sort of. No, okay. Well, yeah, you're able to select yes or no. Yes. By default, with the what this script that I just grabbed from another example that I did, it just says go back to the menu that was previously opened. So that's that. But I do basically want to be able to make this accept a little easier, or like more robust, but easier at the same time. But this is actually a good jumping off point. So yeah, I'm happy with how this is looking. I think I could make this and then like a warning one. Yeah, what do y'all think? I might want to add some more spacing between the stuff. The stuff between the description and stuff. Not modal button, modal menu info. That's what I'm doing. Boom. Yeah. It is. It definitely does feel a little constrained. Where is my? There it is. Okay. Okay. Let me go grab some buttons so that I can see how it looks. There we go. We'll just do. Or I'll just recreate it here so that I don't have to test the game. Yes, no. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. So yeah, if I got rid of this, okay. What if I went a little more extreme? Maybe 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. So one of the other things I can do is like adjust the width and stuff, but I think I'll just use this as the default width, and then I'll probably come back to that later, because that's also another thing that I want to do. Yes. Extreme. Let's go like, fine, I'll go 1,000, no, 100. There. Look at all that white space. It's beautiful. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think the blue is a little bit too intense of a blue. Actually, do I have examples of the blues? Yeah, why not? Like the colors that I'm going to be looking at. That, and warning. And quest. Okay. Yeah, that blue is a better blue for, or it's a less like vividly blue. All right, gonna go here. Let's go try and grab that. Oh, that's not the color of blue that I'm looking for. There we go. It's a little, it's still a little saturated. There we go. A less in your face blue. I like that a lot more. Cool. Change this. Revert. Actually, I could just go to panel, go to overrides. It's not the original blue. This is the original blue. See how bold that is? Oh, look at that. Desaturated. So nice. It's beautiful. Okay. So, we'll do that. Cool. I'm wondering whether or not I should do white or black. Why not? Let's just test it. We're gonna get rid of. Just want to revert. Cool. Revert. And then get rid of these. Whoop. And then get rid of these. Boom. This. Apply. And get rid of. Cool. I'll just test the white. Cool. All right. So quit. Are you sure? That is not correct. Huh. What happened there? Oh, that's what I screwed that up. This should be 40. 40 there. Oh. Save. Okay. All right. Quit. Bam. There it is. That's better. So this works. This right now works a lot better on like a controller or on keyboard. Right now I'm using the keyboard to highlight things. I want it so that it, it doesn't necessarily immediately highlight the thing if you're using a mouse. But for now, it's totally fine. So yeah. Yes, no. And then you go to menus and all that changes and stuff. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that is now all done. Now I just need to make it so that that is the default menu. Let's see if I can remember how to do that. Oh, also I need to get rid of the other modal. Get rid of that. Rename this. Cool. Cool. Let's go to info. I kind of like black more. It's less in your face. Cool. But well, the other thing I wanted to do is like a really quick test of the header. Change the header to be like warning or whatnot. Warning. Drag that there. Original prefab. Warning. Cool. Go here and say warning. And this is what I mean by it's a little bit more cumbersome to do those kind of things. Warning. Your vibes are off. Oh. Oh. Warning, you must be co-working or else you will be timed out. Probably not banned. There we go. Okay, that did work. Also, well, because it was a test, it's just super bold, but whatever. Anyway, switch it back to info. Now I gotta remember, how is it that you can, how is it to affect what gets created here? Yep. I'm pretty sure you have to be the one who does that, or else you'll lose your moderation status. All right, we'll try. Hmm. So it's not here, it's in here. Menu. Enter items, I think that's it. Oh my goodness. I mean, I do have the ability to ban him. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, default modal prefab. Okay, I just need to change the name. Sweet. So I guess if I did default modal prefab, if I go, I keep on dragging this thing in here. If I do this and then I just change the color to like gray, just so that not saturated. There. Dang. I can't believe you made this mistake, Daniel. You know, that does seem like it deserves a timeout. Yep. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now that I've done that, I'll just call this default. Is it default modal? Default modal. Yes. And then get rid of this one. And then drag this one in. Cool. So now when I click this open default, bam, default modal. Now it's I have now made a generic version of this. I mean, yeah, that definitely counts as work. Okay, so yeah, now I have the default modal. I've updated it and made it look better. Which is pretty nice. So now what I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? Well, actually, first let me go take a screenshot of this because I'm trying to document this stuff. There you go. Boop. There. Save this. Capture. Trying to document into my task management stuff. Bam. All right. So, yeah, I want to. I'll make the easy to drop in script next. So, how to do? Oh yeah, playing other games is definitely called research and not just called playing other games. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go click the, well, I already have this, so this is really nice. But this is nice as a, like an easy start off point. But I basically, like I said before, I want to have the equivalent of this menu button where I can just drag it in there and then you just type in the menu you want to go to and then it just works. This is basically set up sort of like that. I think except for the buttons and stuff. Cool. Thanks, Daniel, for hopping in. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all the stuff. But yeah, so I want to make it so that, like, yeah, you can just like bam, pop it in as a component, and then it just works. You fill out the stuff, but it just works. I think really the only main difference that I want out of this script that I've made here is I just want it to do an action. Yeah, I just want it to really just do an action. So I guess what I could do is elaborate on this. So instead of a string, I have this be like a class that has like a Unity event, or a string, a Unity event callback. Actually, just a Unity event because there's no need for a callback in this instance. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So instead of doing string, I'll make a new public class. Modal button. Yeah, we'll go with that. And geez, what am I doing? All right. Public string label public the event on click. I think it's a Unity event, not an action that I need to put in the button. Well, we'll see. Cool. And then system dot serialize. Cool. Change this to modal button. An array of those. Oh, whoop. Menu modal button. Okay. I guess modal helper. Right. Just so that I can actually make this work. label is dot label, and then on click. Oh, buttons. I on clicked. Invoke. There we go. I think that should work. Have this there. Okay, so now we have these here. So if I said yes and no, and then I have these on click actions, I go in here. We'll just do, I'll just make a box real quick just to test to make sure that this is working. Yeah, there's the box. Cool. So now if I say, make this image appear and make it disappear. Could have done that quicker, but hey. Oh. Disappear. There we go. Click play. Alright, so we're gonna quit. So yes, it should show up. No, then it goes away. There we go. Yeah, that is basically what I wanted it to do. Yeah, and then you can make them smaller. It's nice that it's compressed. I should probably move this modal type to be up top, so that it doesn't have to expand stuff. The buttons really should be their own thing. Description, I'm gonna say header modal type. I'll do that there. Sweet. Get rid of this. Yeah, that's no longer necessary, and that's no longer necessary. Cool. That now I kind of want to just like rename this class. And you old button call or something like that. Cool. All that is in there. Okay, so let's look at this button, menu button. Let's go find. Okay, it's right there. Okay. So there's menu button. We're gonna say menu. Modal call. That's what we'll say menu button modal call. I'm really bad at naming things, but it is very verbose on what it is going to be doing. So menu button modal call. Okay. Rename this menu button modal call. Yeah, naming things. It's just not, it's not intuitive to me. All right, so we got that in here. And now I'm gonna grab this and drag it into the menu system. Sweet. So I'm gonna go click in here and hopefully this will just work. Maybe. Okay. Yep. Sweet. And if I look at this, yeah, menu button normal call. That's the thing that was working. Cool. It just works. All right. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I guess the last thing that I wanted to do, is actually also fairly straightforward. I just want to have it so that I can create a modal, and then, or what, basically make it pop up where it's, there's no buttons attached to it, but like it'll just dismiss after X amount of seconds. So, ooh, that's a good point. I can add that onto here. If there's like no description, I guess, then do that. But I'll just, for now, just put a variable in there that just says wait for however long. Public float time 8 duration equals 3. And for ease of use, a range 0 to 10. Cool. And then if I go to the ooh, do I have an auto? I think I do have menu auto switcher. I think in the auto switcher, yeah, it has a delay. So I will just add an auto switcher to it. Should be fairly straightforward. So where I call create modal. Let's see. Right, so I don't want to have any buttons for this. Static. Description, and then float duration. Oh, modal type. There we go. There's no buttons that it's gonna be made here. I want to basically do the exact same thing I do here, just no buttons. So if I look at this, yep, making the modal, setting up the modal. Create the buttons, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, for now, I'm gonna just copy this, paste it here. I will want to ultimately have this in one spot. So new modal dot add game object dot add component. What is it? Menu auto. Menu auto switcher. Cool. Can I? Normally I don't, yeah. Change the delay to be duration. Cool, and then I'll, in the call, I'll just do, instead of buttons, I'll just say the duration. Oh, well, wait, duration. Let's do that for now. All right, click play. And click quit. And it didn't work. What broke? Oh, because the things are null. Yeah, that's, I kind of figure that if null, or if button equals null, return. All right. All right, we got quit. Boom, are you sure? Should be, oh, I don't have a target menu. Let's go to, where did I put that stuff? Great, well, there you go. Target menu equals menu. Oh, menu manager. Oh, last open is just a boolean. I'm glad past me was smarter than I am right now. Last open menu equals true. All right. Gotta sit here waiting. There we go. Sit here playing. Cool. Quit. Waiting. And still didn't work. On switch invoke. On switch does exist. Because normally I do that for ones that, like, I guess, yeah, because I'm not creating it inside of the thing. So anytime that I do that, yeah, that makes sense. We'll see if this fixes the problem though. Yeah, it did. Cool. Okay. So that does work. Sweet. So now I want to essentially well, I don't really want this functionality inside of here, but I guess if, yeah, who knows what scenario in which that would be a thing. Yeah, I'm not sure there. But I think I'm pretty happy with the progress made today. We'll get rid of, oh, I guess it's all links back to this. We'll make it so that this goes back to buttons. There. What is it supposed to be? A float duration, but oh. Wait, why is this not a list? Because that would just, it should just be a list. Oh, sure, it should be modal buttons anyway, but it should just be a list. Anyway, there, save. I was realizing. Anyway, we'll do all that. That's all good. Buttons are here, cool. Okay, doing this and it's working. Cool, and it did not add a thing on here, so it's not ending. Cool, and I can turn this on and off because I was testing. Sweet. Okay, well, I'm happy with all that stuff. I guess to do a quick recap of everything I did. Well, the biggest thing I did was I updated the modal to look decent by default. So yeah, this will be the default one whenever I make a new modal, which is nice. And I don't have to do additional work to make it look good. And I think this will work for a lot of styles and stuff. So I can bring this from project to project. I have it so that now you can drag in a script to do a modal call, real easy. You just drag it in and then it'll just make the call, and you can actually change it to do stuff, which is nice. Which is why if you click these, it changes to do stuff without having to do any coding, which is also very convenient. And then I also added in the ability to just like add a delay so that the pop-up shows up for a short amount of time and then goes away. So wow. Whoop, there we go. Wow, that was relatively quick. There you go. That's all you can ask for updates and stuff. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Really did appreciate it. I'll close this off. But yeah, really did appreciate it. Again, this was sort of impromptu of like, I'm doing some work, might as well stream doing some work and having some co-working going on and stuff. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I am not entirely sure on next time. Really, streaming schedule is still kind of up in the air. But yeah, no problem. Thanks everybody for hanging out and stuff. But I am gonna head out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. See you.